Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Bound Journals, and I am excited for some things coming up in the month of September. So I have a new printable kit that I have made, a pressed flower kit, and I have also got the next journal making series for my Patreon. Each month I do a different journal series from start to finish. And I thought I'd just do a general Willow World update of all the things happening in the world of Willow Bound Journals for the month of September. For example, I have just received this Daphne's Diary magazine, so I'll be making some more Daphne's Diary journals out of it. Can't wait to start filming that. But yeah, let me just share first of all the printable kit that I have been working on. And this is available for my beautiful Ruby patrons. So every month I create a kit or put out a kit that they will have access to over on my Patreon. The Ruby patron tier is for those who get the printable kits each month. With that tier, you also get every single digital kit from my Etsy. So if you were to sign up today, for example, you would instantly have access to every single kit from my Etsy over on my Patreon, ready to download. Plus, each month you get an extra kit. So all of those are available there too. And for the month of September, this is the kit that will be up there for you to download. So we've got this page just to show that you can print them different sizes. So you can turn them into journal cards like this, big ones, small ones. You could do 4 to a page, print them out as postcard sizes. But yeah, this is the full page created so that they would be pages in a journal. So landscape, so folded in half. This would be on one side of the page, that would be on the other. And if you printed them double-sided, then you'd have a beautiful florals on each side as well. Or you could just print them with a simple ledger on the back, a plain one of these. I'll include that as well in the kit. So you will get the PDF that is ready to print like this. You'll also get the individual JPEGs so that you can size them however you want. I'll throw in this one as well. And I'll also throw in the plain background page, because that's what I would usually do. Instead of printing these out double-sided with florals on both sides, I'll just use a plain on the back to make the kit go as far as I can, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've got some fern leaves as well, and just beautiful different pressed flowers, different colors, purples and pinks and oranges and yellows. And then I just kind of went nuts. I did a few extra pages with the just designing it with the flowers down at the bottom. So when you fold it in half, you get them down the bottom. And like this one here too, I really liked that as well. So I was just like, yeah, let's do some of those as well down the bottom. And this one just has a border. And this one here, they really look lovely. So pretty like that. And just loving that there's writing space. I love the pressed flowers. They kind of look more vintage as well. So combining my two favorite things, vintage and florals. And of course, this is a vintage ledger paper. I think I got this one from France, and I just scanned the back of it, and it's just beautiful. There's a faint line to it, like a grid line. And I love that you could write all the way around that. So yeah, I love this kit. It's so beautiful. So that is over on my Patreon for my beautiful rubies. And over here, oh, and I thought this one I will put up as a freebie that you can access, because this is just a bonus. It was really just to show that you can print them at different sizes, but then I just fell in love with this page as journal cards. So I'll put this one up as an extra freebie as well over on the community tab of my YouTube channel. Now that I know that I can use that, I'm like, yes, I can't wait to keep putting up freebies, and just so excited I can't even talk. So yeah, that will be there for you guys. And then, so I've tried filming this video so many times, there have been interruptions and noises in the background, so I've had to, this is like the 4th time I tried filming it, so forgive me if I repeat anything. But yeah, each month I do a journal making series over on my Patreon. And I last month worked with a curated kit from Your Creative Studio. The month before that, I worked with a digital kit from Artie Mays, doing some Alice in Wonderland journals. And so each month I do a different type of theme, different materials, different methods, that kind of thing. So this month, what I thought I would do, continuing that idea of using a digital kit and then a curated kit, I thought I'd use a scrapbooking kit for those of you who love your scrapbooking papers. I don't usually use scrapbooking papers. I love them, but they're extremely expensive, and I tend to just go to op shops and get my pages for journals from op shops or vintage places. So I very rarely tend to use scrapbook paper unless that's the other thing, there's no scrapbooking places around me anyway, so I can't go get scrapbooking paper. But occasionally when I go to one of the bigger towns and they have a scrapbooking place, I will indulge. And then these ones here, this Lush Lilac collection, these were gifted to me, and so I thought I would combine all of these and make some sort of journal with them, just using, the scrapbook papers as the cover and the feature pages. So I know a lot of you do love using scrapbook paper and you love incorporating those into your junk journals. So yeah, I thought this would be a fun challenge to work with scrapbook paper, and this one has some lovely journal cards as well. So I'll show how I use all these, how I cut them up to make pockets, how I cut them up to make ephemera and tags and journal cards, how I cut them to make my pages and pockets and everything, just using this kit. Obviously there will be other blank pages to have the writing pages and all that kind of thing, but my aim is to use the scrapbooking kit in as many different ways to show how I like to use them and make it extend as far as I can. And I thought I would use it in combination with my printable kit, since I could use the ones with the purple flowers, and those could be some of my pages to intersperse between the scrapbooking paper. So we'll see how we go. Not sure exactly what I'll be doing yet, but that's the whole beauty of this series, is when you come along with me, you get to hear my thought process, my ideas, and how it takes shape. And yeah, so that series will be a start to finish series for my Sapphire patrons, and the tiers, as they go higher, you get access to all the lower patron tiers as well anyway. So the Sapphire tier, let me just go over that. Sapphire tier gets access to extra videos, so you get all the journal making series, you get the sneak peeks of all my creations and first access to them, and any other little updates and posts and things, behind the scenes looks, that kind of thing. The next tier is the Ruby tier, which gets access to, speaking of the rubies and the patrons, let me just put this here as well to give them a little bit of a shout out and a thrill, hopefully seeing their name. Thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in August. So yeah, Ruby tiers obviously get access to the videos as well, plus all the printable kits. The next tier up is the Emerald tier, and obviously get everything that I've just mentioned, plus access to the Intentional Life journaling course, which is a course that I run all year with prompts each month, and just sharing a bit more about my own personal journey about living intentionally. And you also get access to the Marco Polo Willow group, where we share our journals, we share our life together, we share our creativity, and just check in with each other. And that's really, really fun. I'm going to expand that next year. This is the second year I've run it, but I really want to do some more things with that, maybe some live Zoom calls and live calls just with the journalers, because it's become such a really vital community, and just friends from around the world, and they've been such a big blessing in my life, honestly. And hearing from them when they share their videos as well on Marco Polo, just hearing the comments, I love this community, and it's so much more intimate. And as we've been journeying over the years, it's just been wonderful. So you get access to that as well, and we will welcome new people, and yeah, it's just so fun. Anyway, can't speak highly enough of that. I love the Intentional Life group so much, and I really want to expand that next year, and got a few ideas. But anyway, We'll get into that in a different video. Then the next tier after that is the amethyst tier, and they will get access, they get access to everything that I mentioned before, but they also get the mail in this tier. So I will send out the printable kit to them in the mail, so they get the physical item. And then the final tier is the diamond tier, where they get everything I mentioned before, plus a journal each month, or like a happy mail or a pack or something. This tier as well, the printable tier, in the mail, they might also get maybe an ephemera pack 1 month, or it's just a wonderful mystery surprise what you get in the mail. So yeah, that's the different tiers. If anyone is interested in becoming a patron in September, that would mean the absolute world to me. It's my patrons who allow me to do this full time, as opposed to just a side hobby or a side business. This is my full-time job, being a YouTuber and journal maker and teaching journaling courses. So thank you so much for allowing me to do this. I am so grateful. I am loving spending as much time in my life creating as possible and sharing that with you and helping you guys create at home, whether that's making a journal or filling up a journal or making art. I am loving it all. The creative life is wonderful, and I hope you get so much joy out of your own creative life as well. If you have any requests or questions, feel free to put them in the chat, in the comments, or email me. I love all things journals, writing, creativity, art, collage, reading, thinking about life, faith, and talking about mental health and well-being, and living intentionally, all those kinds of things. If you like that kind of stuff, that is what I share on my channel. So thank you so much for watching. Now that I filmed this, I can get stuck into sending out these packs for my beautiful amethyst patrons. I can start filming this journal making series. So this one won't be a series, but just however often I film that. But I will definitely be making some journal covers and filming that process on camera, and filming this journal making series over for my Patreon. So I always have to pace myself, because I want to get started straight away, but then I remember, oh, you haven't filmed the video introducing them yet. So now that I've done that, I can get started on all of these projects, and I hope you're excited to see what is in store for September. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in August. Thank you so much for allowing me to create full-time and share videos daily. If you would like to become a patron in September, the link is down below in the description box, and that's where you get access to extra videos, sneak peeks of all my creations, and first access to them. You get the journal making series. I do a journal making series each month over there, and printables for the Ruby tier and higher, and mail sent to you for the higher tiers. There's also access to the Intentional Life course and the Marco Polo group if you're interested in that tier. And yeah, check out my journaling courses down below as well. They are open anytime throughout the year.